A shiver travels down my spine. My mind is broken. Hey everyone, welcome back to Kimchica's Café. It's time for more Strange Horticulture. We are on day 4. We're starting off. It's a Monday, you know, we got a case of the Mondays, and if you haven't been watching this, do know that we've been playing this game. You can get it on Steam as well and enjoy the adventure yourself. Let me know if you're playing and how you're experiencing this game, if you're struggling to identify any plants. But again, Bad Viking is the developer, Iceberg Interactive is the publisher, and we are having a blast. Now, last time on Strange Horticulture, we continued just our daily life as a shopkeep in this strange city, this occult city. We helped finally reach the conclusion that yes, it was a murder. It was not some random happenstance death, and Gilded Dendra was the plant that murdered the Arja, the mentor and leader of this sisterhood. Now, after we revealed that information, the sisterhood ushered us out pretty quickly. And so we have not had a chance to really dive into any more help with them. But we know that this is probably going to come back and perhaps in some ways affect the rest of how they interact with us, that we were able to help them with this information. I also realized as I was sorting the plants, where is it? Wren, Meekdew. We may have, I think, I may be wrong, but we may have something that is poisonous like Gilded Dendra in our shop, and so I'm really hoping that this does not come back to us and put us in sort of a line of suspicion. But we shall see. And again, we've been helping out some folks. Let's check out their bios just to make sure. We've been helping out a few people, and I love that they've got this like almost tarot card-esque feel to the character bios. I'm not super familiar with like the different, I don't know what it's called, like the different sort of characters of the tarot, or characters is like that seems like a bit diminutive, but just the different tarot cards, and I'm interested to see, I think these are just titles. The Occult Scholar I don't think is like a tarot card classification like that you see, but yeah, we have some folks that we've been helping out, maybe some more than others. Verona is the scholar, who is I think regarded as a fake psychic or occult scholar in the town, but seems to maybe be doing a bit more. Right here we have Bethany, who is from the Sisterhood. Faye, who is got some vivid dreams. We haven't heard back from Faye in a little bit, so I hope we get to see her soon. Ruben, who we also haven't heard from in a while, who is helping investigate or trying to investigate the murder in the Sisterhood, but they do not trust him. Simone, our friend, who is the librarian. We are in the midst of helping her with getting some plants to help her with her eyesight. And Isidore, the barrister, who we tried to help initially. He annoyed us. He annoyed me. And so I gave him a plant that probably will not turn out to be well, definitely won't turn out to be helpful. And I'm anticipating something coming back to bite us in the butt. Before we go and help out customers, again, this thing that I'm opening behind, I'll turn off my camera for a second. You'll see there's a drawer, and it just has all of the stuff that we need to run our shop. We've got a book that we've been using to identify plants. We've done a fair amount, which is really nice. And we've got some clues. We have a letter that we're still trying to figure out regarding Long Meg, that I think is both a stone, perhaps a plant, as well as a person of legend, or if not legend, because I think maybe they were real, almost like has become almost a legend. Now this card is interesting. Normally we get a card with a clue. This one just says X marks the spot. We don't know anything else. Yeah, I don't know. And we have this drawing of a flower, but we don't really know what to do with that either. So let's go into the will to explore. Let's see where we can go. No clues, so let's just take a fun trip to Torver. Torver is a pleasant town to spend a quiet afternoon in. All right, let's bring in a customer. Ruben, we were just talking about you. The fox button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Ooh, another murder. What's happening? Don't suppose you've got anything to help keep my lunch down? Okay, so a fennet. Which JKLMNOPQR. Okay, so we might not have fennet. Or we might need to identify some fennet. Long soft leaves. Ah, shucks. We have a few that maybe could be long soft leaves. So this is where, again, we have to use a little bit of our context clues and our just skills of deduction. We have long leaves on a stem, and it doesn't seem like the leaves are pretty lush. And it seems like they come to a bit of a point at the end. So, looking through, like this right here does not match the description. This doesn't. These also are a bit more rounded. This does not have the sort of... Yeah, these also seem a bit too wavy in their shape. These I'm apprehensive about because they seem a little bit... They seem a little bit too large compared to the description here. But I have noticed, and I did not notice this before, so maybe it's an end of the week thing, because I don't think this happened between other days. Our Rising Dread is gone. So maybe at the turn of the week it resets. So I feel like I can take a bit of a risk here, and let's just see if this is fennet. I think it might be. I don't think it will be, but yeah. Ah, shucks. Long, soft leaves. This does not... The leaves are also, like, right across from one another, and these aren't, so I don't think that's it. I don't think we have fennet. Ooh, excuse me, I was sneezing a little bit. I have, like, an itch in my nose. Ugh. Okay. This one says the leaves are quite soft. Perhaps... Okay, let's give this a try. Yes! Okay, perfect. We have some fennet. And now we have unlocked the witch fig, a plant that is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It's also well liked by butterflies. It has similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which is often confused with. Alright, so let's do our first label of the day. And this is the fennel. I added an extra E there. The fennel plant. Or fennet. Fennet. Oh. Oh, let's not label that. Where did my label go? There we go. Fennet. Alright, so we've got our fennet. Again, we have made pretty good progress. Witch fig, we don't have anything, I think, with the same berry structure that I see. It looks like it's not cluster of grapes, and like this right here, you can see... Oh, that stinks. We can't just, like, magnify this, which is unfortunate. The fruits are clustered, so that's probably not it. This, on the other hand, small red berries. Seems like they're also clustered, so this may not be it either. I'm trying to keep a categorization where there's some purple for the perhaps. I have not actually identified them successfully in the game, but I think I'm correct in what they may be. So let's put the fennet in its correct spot. I'm trying to keep things alphabetized. It should be by the wren, so... And this right here is the wren. All right, let's do a random adventure, just because we can. We haven't been over to Arnside yet. But I feel like if we've gone into towns and things just don't seem to do a whole lot. So let's go to maybe... What was that circle that What's-His-Face mentioned? Was it Swinside? Let's check. Yeah, Swinside Stone Circle. Let's go there. I think maybe we can have a discussion or do something there. Discover something. I shudder at the thought of what happened here. If those stones could tell us what they saw. A chill comes over me and I realize I do not want to linger. No! No! I have not had a dread. This rising dread is going to be the death of me. It's only Monday. I really hope that this resets maybe every day instead of the week, because we are screwed. All right. Postman David, what do you say? Morning. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed to be in a good mood. Okay. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on the recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just north of Rustland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have had it brought back with me if the sister had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Verona Green. I also realized I have really given not much regard to the voice's consistency. I'm going to try to be a bit more consistent. Verona. Verona's the elderly. I should have done my elder voice with that one. Okay. So, let's bring this up. Excuse me. I'm getting kind of sneezy this afternoon. Oh, we haven't pet the cat today yet. Here. The best sound in the game. I say it every time. Okay, so Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rustland. Northeast of Rustland. Alright, so here's Rustland, northeast. Let's go. From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women holding green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest by order of the Arja, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back. Then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. So Mellow Glow. I don't think I've identified this successfully. Let's see really quickly. I think I have a prediction though. Mellow Glow. Mellow Glow. No Mellow Glow. Shucks. Okay, let's see if we can give it a shot. I have 2 flowers, and I remember last time I was struggling with this. Okay, so this I think may be Mellow Glow, only because it has more aggressive thorns than this one. And when I look at the picture, the shape and size of the thorns, the curves, it matches the other flower much better. Also, the flower, there's a little glow in the middle, so I don't know. I feel like maybe that's it. So let's do a purple label just to keep it consistent. Mellow Glow. And let's give it a shot. I have not had a Rising Dread yet, so if I get Rising Dread, at least I've done something new with the day, right? Oh, yes. With the help of the mellow glow, I walk right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. We got some knowledge too. Caballia, a rare plant that's believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. I wonder if we'll be able to use it to help with some of these murders, and at least receive closure from the murders, right? Caballia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. Okay, that's a good clue. 6 petals. Ooh! Another bulbous fruity plant. All right, so let's take this label and yellow it because it's confirmed. And we should maybe rotate some of these down the line because this shelf is getting very crowded. All right, Fennet, and we'll bring that mellow glow up here. Perfect. I love it. This is beautiful. I'm very proud of my flower shop. I feel, again, the UI of this game just perfectly immerses you in this feeling of identifying plants, feeling like you own the shop, that you're really taking care of things. I'm like, look, even watering stuff is so nice. Okay. So we have a check mark here, so I'm going to put that letter in the archive. We still have we have 2 sort of documents without check marks that I have no leads on. And we have this clue. Again. What do? A card with an X on it. Oh, hold on. Could I I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting to happen, but nothing did. Let us, again, just take a random adventure. Let's go to Jack's Rake. Why did I come here? No reason. Again, I think the game wants me to use the stories of the people to explore, but I love that there's an opportunity where if I happen to go somewhere, I might be able to pick up a random plant that a little bit ahead of time. So just for fun's sake, I'm going to do a little bit of watering and we're going to go on one more adventure. All right. Will to explore. Let us go to Blackcomb. Oh, wait, I've been here before. I should have written that down. Okay, that's what I should note. I have not noted places that I've visited. So let's see, Blackcomb, because I figure why go there again unless something brings me there. So we have been to Blackcomb. What was it? Jack's Rake. And for those of you who are just hopping in, I do like to take notes on in a little game notebook. Loved doing it for Outer Wilds, and I've been wanting to kind of get back into it because that's what I did a lot when I was a kid. Let me know in the comments if you also did that, especially when I was younger and I didn't always get game guides. I would create little maps for myself and little notes, especially with Harvest Moon. Oh my gosh, I had a notebook full of all the farming info for Harvest Moon that I figured out by myself because back in the day, internet was slow. Where else have I been? I think the daughters. This won't be a comprehensive list, but Tarn, Crag, we've been there. Hard Knot. The Abbey, Calder, Abbey. We've been to Eagermont. If we can find a cool trumpet, we should go back because that was where they said if you have a trumpet and blow it and you are the true ancestor, the castle will rebuild itself. Ambleside. No need to go there until our friend comes back and maybe has some info for us. We haven't actually visited Undermare, which is our village, which I think is kind of interesting, but we shall... Oh, no! Our first dread. A shiver travels down my spine. My mind is broken. What? What is happening? So we're being asked to put together this emblem. What? What? But why? What's happening to our character? Like, what mental state are we in? And why is this making us recreate our... There's story here. I am so bad at puzzles. Nope. Let's clear this away of garbage that we don't need. There we go. I'm like, look at the clues. Okay, this needs to be over here. No, there we go. What is happening here? I feel revived. My mind is whole again. What happens if we do that too much? Day 4, Monday. Are we restarting this day? No, we're continuing. We're still on day 4. What is happening? I'm afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. This is I think, the demon that is laughing. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I am afraid. Ooh. Okay, so let us see. So we can give Faye a guira or candlewood. Now, candlewood, if I remember correctly, is a shielding plant. Oh, no, it helps people find peace in the afterlife. That could be nice. Comes with what? 6 petals. I don't know if I have anything with 6 petals. Maybe this one? 2, 4, 6. Soft purple with a sweet scent. This looks about right. So we could help maybe the spirits find peace. Or, when burned, incense from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. So do we want to encourage Faye to face this head on, or perhaps just allow these spirits find rest? I would be afraid of this too. The woman in the jade mask who is appearing in her dreams, screaming at her, feels more like maybe a lost spirit, but the demon is what I am nervous about. Let's look at really quickly at the earlier dialogue. Next to her, a terrifying black and skeletal creature. I feel like it wouldn't be responsible to encourage Faye to just like continue to go down this path. I feel like it's not gonna end well for her. I don't know. You don't mess with demon stuff. Like, you go into a horror movie and every time people are like, what if on Halloween we called upon the spirit of a murderer with this Ouija board? And you're like, that feels like a recipe for disaster. I feel like this might be a situation where maybe we just try to send them off with some peace. So I'm going to label this really quickly because I haven't yet and call it Candlewood. I think this is Candlewood. For the sake of having identified it, the Aguria, I actually don't think I have it. It says light blue flowers, rounded tufts of gentle wool. I don't have that, so I think what I'm going to do is give Candlewood. I was going to do that anyway. Shoot! Frack! That wasn't Candlewood? Well, balls. Let's erase that then. Not Candlewood. A rare plant. 6 petals. I don't have any others that really, whoops, that's 5 petals. That's too many petals. This is too many. Okay, well, light blue flowers. I don't have anything that would really match. I don't know what happens if I can't find it either. All right, 1 second, Faye. Let me just go explore randomly. Let's see. We haven't been to Whitfell. Let me write that down. A characterless mound of grass and gravel. What a waste of my time! Whitfell. What a disappointment. Okay. Hold on, Faye, don't you worry. We're gonna stand here and water some plants and then we're gonna go on another adventure. How can we help? We're going on an adventure. I hope we can find something to help. Okay, Talon. The unassuming, rounded peak of Talon belies a rather stiff and awkward ascent. The grassy top is bleak and unremarkable, dampening my spirits. No! Oh my god, how are we supposed to help you if we can't find the stinking plants? I could click on hint. Let's see. I need to take another look at that clue card. The clue card is a literal X on nothing. Why? I feel like I don't know. Is this I'm like, maybe I can place the card somewhere and it'll be an X marks the spot, but literally I could place it anywhere. Can I burn the card? Put it over the candle? No? Can I put it in a closer inspection? No? Ugh. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. Where would the X be? Like, how would I line this up? I could put this in the corner here and be like, oh, I don't know, it's taking me to this random spot. But I could put it just like here. Okay. Clue card. This is telling me the clue card has something that my little brain can't parse out. Why? I can't rotate the card. I can't flip it. I just know X marks the spot. So I'm gonna just line this up right here. And the X somewhere here, so let's see what happens. I don't think this is gonna come up with anything useful, but why not? Yeah, there are more important things. Come on, come on. So this says river-esque. Sounds kind of like X. I don't know. Again, I'm like, there's no context for me to put, like, where to place this card. Oh, hold on. What if this is meant to follow the shape of, like, a river or something? That is such a long shot, but you know what? I'm so stuck. I will take that. Okay, so I did all the rivers. None of those matched. So I'm gonna just do... Oh my God. So it looks like we have N6 as the place we need to visit. Wow. All right, the gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through scattered clouds, a reset. All right, I'm writing N6 just so I don't go there on accident again. We've got 2 new plants. Both of the plants we need, I bet. Oh, snap. The game is just like, we'll give you both options. We won't let you, like, take the easy road out saying, oh, we don't have any option. We only have 1 plant. So let me close this out. And we have this one, which was the Aguria, I believe. Yep. So here we go. I'll still name it purple because we haven't confirmed it. And then I believe this is the candlewood. So again, purple, candlewood. I think I am going to go with candlewood. I don't want Faye to get into trouble. And I think if there's a way to just allow these spirits to leave her and let her sleep, that's the way I want to go. What the? That wasn't candlewood? What? Dang it, only 5 petals. Did I label this? Did I mess this up? What? Frack. Did I label the same thing candlewood? Okay, so this isn't candlewood, and this only has 5 petals, and I'm an idiot who didn't confirm. No! Ugh. Shucks. Okay, not candlewood. Well, now we don't have candlewood, and I think... Well, let me double check now. Aguria. Light blue tufts of gentle lamb's wool. Yeah. Well, now I'm like, the only plant I have is this one. I'm sorry, Faye. I think we're gonna have you stare into the abyss. Mostly because I just want to see what happens, and I don't think I can find any other plant. I have no context for where I could find candlewood. I'm looking at my notes like it's gonna help, but it's not. Let's go to... Let's go to Gleeson Castle just to see if we find anything. Ivy smothers the dilapidated ruins of a once proud castle, as if the forest itself was reaching out to it. God damn it. That's fine. That's beautiful castle. I'm glad we had this excursion. I really don't want to give Faye... I don't want to give Faye this plant, but I think it's the only option I have. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to play this again and like try a different route, because this is now showing me that there's more options to be had. Okay, so worry less. I need to worry less. Aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of the flowers is to help ease anxiety. Yeah, I could use that right now. I feel bad. I've sent my friend demon hunt. This is not good. I should have just looked for more plants. Gosh darn it. Okay, well, at least we got this right here. Let's shift these down. A rising dread. I feel guilty. I feel that sense of rising dread. Ugh, fine. Let's call on another customer. Ooh, a new one. Margaret. We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop and I said to Francis we simply must pay a visit. Okay. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. Yes? I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take the boat out on the lake. Okay. What would you like, then? Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Iceberg. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. Okay, so Iceberg. I'm sure they would be of interest to a horticulturist such as yourself. All right. You are cordially invited to Iceberg Castle, Lord and Lady Elsbeth. All right, well, let's go. Let's take this trip now. Iceberg Castle. There's the Muncaster Castle. Lake Undermere, White Scar, Sedberg. Sizer. Okay, it's like right here. Good, my face isn't blocking it. Let's go. I am greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elsbeth herself. She's very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you simply must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing at a plant I do not recognize, but before I can stop to take a look, she's already whisked me on to the next. And this one too, she says. I am quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elsbeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. Huh, I didn't think she would be that friendly. Okay, so we've got 2 new plants and a new entry in our wiki of plants itself. The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. The leaves are pale in color. Okay, now we remember there is a plant that is often confused with fever kiss. The leaves are supposed to be similar. I think what I have with the red berries originally, that I think I have a fever kiss plant already. I think this plant looks perhaps similar with the leaves, but the berries are a different color. Okay, so let's read about these. The leaves seem to have a mind of their own. Small yellow berries, and I think this may be our fever kiss. Small red berries. So I'm going to label this right now before I forget. Purple for perhaps, and we have fever kiss. All right, now I'll put this up. Let's see, where's my book? Just helps me to just see it. Farmer's Worry, Forest Camphor. HC, Forest Camphor. All right, Fever Kiss. Let's put that there. Just kind of spreading these out a little bit more. I thought I saw perhaps these leaves right here. We had a plant that looked like maybe this, and this says it has a light buttery scent. So I think this is our butter plant, and I'm forgetting Butterdale, was it? So let me, skin rashes. Let me label this as Butterdale. Whoops. Butterdale, purple, because we have not confirmed that. And let me put it up here. Brimlock, we'll put it after Brimlock. We'll move it down. There we go. Awesome. All right. Now we have the will to explore. Let's do it. Why not? We can. We still have only 2 clues left. I haven't really explored around the daughters. I've explored A26, A24. So let's do B25. Nothing there. Okay. A26. I'm just writing them all down because I have not written any of them on my list of places we've gone. Okay. All right, let's bring in the next customer. Philip. Hello, Philip. Mushroom. Red spores. Moves in the dark. That's all I've got. Any ideas? I do have a few mushrooms with reds. Dang it! All of the ones with spores are red. Moves in the dark. Okay, I remember reading an entry about a shroom that likes to move in the dark. Let's just go here. Wandering blue. Fungus can move slowly in the dark. Oh, this is one we actually have labeled. Okay. Plant identified. Thank you. All right. Selena. Hello. They're saying Black Comb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Bradley Miller's an interesting fellow. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Okay. Awful what happened to that poor young man up in Swinside. That was the Stone Circle. That was the murder. Okay, so we have Sunset Mountain Cap, which we have, I thought. Oh, we think this is Sunset Mountain Cap. Stinking Mountain Cap. Wait. Stinking? Oh, maybe she's just saying like Stinking Mountain Cap. But this tag is asking for Sunset, so I think this might be it. Yes. Awesome. New plant identified. And we have an article. Henchuck. The fruit of henchuck can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts it's been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it is ready to harvest. Interesting. I don't think I have anything that comes to mind in my plants. Let me adjust this label since it was correct. I'm proud of that. Blue-green, huh? What about this? The bulb is firm and turquoise in color. The orange fruits have no noticeable odor. All right. Well, I won't label anything quite yet. And we're almost at the end of the day. But let's do one last exploration, 'cause we can. Let's go to this random... It says Grisdale Forest, but there's an abbey-looking building here. Let's see if there's anything. As soon as I step off the road, 2 members of the sisterhood step out and remind me this is their forest, and I'm not welcome here. I try showing them the sister's letter, but they tell me I'm in the wrong place and move me along without offering any help. Okay. Interesting. So let's end this day and see if we can get a clue. I'm interested. I'm excited because these clue cards are so fun to piece out, and they've all been very different. Now we have a riddle. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the everheart grows. Okay. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl turned inward as her father turned to drink. I'm wondering if one of the characters we know is going to be this girl that we keep referring back to. We have in the bios, like Faye. We know that Faye escaped her father with her mother as a child, but we don't know if they maybe had contact later and if she knows her father turned to drink. We don't know anything about Bethany's family life, really any of the others. Simone works at the library, which made me think originally that this was about Simone. We don't know, it's not yet. But yeah, I wonder if this is maybe going to tell us who of these folks who frequents the shop may be involved in the murder of the Arja. But that is it for this episode. We're going to be doing day 5 next time in this Kimchica's Cafe series. I hope you've been enjoying it. I love this game. I'm so enamored. I love being able to identify the plants. I'm happy that the Rising Dread goes away after the day is done. But I'm curious as to what happens when you are constantly put into that Rising Dread situation. It's kind of, again, it implies that there's something with my mental health that may impact the game more than it has currently. And so that's kind of interesting to me. Maybe I'm the murderer and I don't know it. Who knows? If you enjoy this, please leave a like, leave a comment. That really does help a lot. And if you don't know what to comment, let me know. Let me know if you could create a potion with a plant, what kind of potion it would be. I think I would love a plant potion, especially from this game, like the one that talked about just being able to boost your hearing for a little bit and just be like more, there was one, I forget, it was like boosting your hearing. I think that'd be kind of cool to occasionally do that. I like to people watch, and every once in a while there are conversations that I can't hear that I'm just like, oh, I wish I could just hear what they're saying. So that would be a fun potion to make and a fun plant to utilize. And also, if you would like to hang out with me live, along with other members of Kimchica's Cafe, other patrons of the cafe, other regulars, please do come to twitch.tv/Kimchica, where I stream indie games a couple nights a week, and I'm currently playing also Zelda Breath of the Wild, going through that, and that's I'm trying to include a little bit more of AAA enjoyment in there as well, because, you know, every once in a while a girl's got to play some AAA titles, so I have been doing that as well. And also, if you have games that you would like me to play, please list them in the comments below. I have a list. I'm keeping track. If you look in the Notion in the description below, you'll see just a little bit more about Kimchica's Cafe, not just the values, what I hope to do with this space and with this little cozy community on the internet, but you can also see the games that I play on Twitch, the games that I've played here on YouTube, and a list of me trying to keep track as best as I can of things that folks have suggested, so that if I'm ever stuck, I will use that list as something to reference. So yeah, do check that out. And otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, that you're playing lots of indie games, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!